Oh, it's recording. Hi everybody, it's Stephanie. So a lot of you, not a lot, but a couple people, and I've heard it in the past, have mentioned that I am a very fidgety person while doing my videos, and I have a tendency to be hard to watch because I play with my hair or I'm fidgeting with something. That's me. I probably do have ADD, however, never really had it checked. Probably don't, in fact, I don't need to have it checked. I know I have ADD. I've always had it, but whatever. Flaw, not a flaw, I don't really care. But the truth is, I know that I, continually fidget with my hair and my clothes, or I can't sit still. And truthfully, it's a nervous habit from doing YouTube videos. I've been doing it from the very beginning. If you watch my very first YouTube video, I'm fidgeting with my hair. I'm fidgeting with something. It's a distraction for me. The other thing is that when I'm on my, right now I have an itch, so this is not me playing with my hair, this is me itching. When I am, and I lost my train of thought. That happens too. When I'm doing YouTube videos, a lot of times they're on my laptop, so I can actually see myself while I am, recording. And it's just like if you were standing in front of a mirror and you were talking to someone, you'd be doing the hair thing, because you'd notice something that was out of place, that was irritating you. A lot of people do it. Everybody has their fidgety things that they do. That is mine, so I apologize if I drive people nuts. But on the other hand, that's just who I am. I fidget with stuff. So I'm trying my best. I'm actually sitting on my hands right now, Indian style here, trying not to touch my hair or my face or anything like that. However, my head is itching from this wig, so if I itch, that doesn't count. Anyways, I wanted to get on here and do another video to let you guys know that tomorrow I go and get my stitches removed from my lateral displacement breast revision surgery that I had 2 weeks ago today. From today, and I am extremely, I'm trying to see something here, I don't have it nearby, but I was going to show you guys what I bought my surgeon. I know that I've already paid him and everything for the surgery, and that was technically his gift, but not necessarily. He gave me a very good discount, so you know, and honestly, he's changed my life as far as fixing my deformity that I had, my severe deformity. My confidence has changed tremendously because of him. So I felt the need to do something like that. And then the nurses there were super, super nice. They did everything they could to try to make me comfortable. They, you know, while they were trying to find my veins because I was dehydrated, they were having a hard time. So, you know, that alone, they kept apologizing for it. And the one girl was like, "I'm sorry, sweetheart," you know, and just really nice. And they made me feel at ease. They made me feel like they weren't just there to operate. They were there to be a comfort for me as well. So they deserve everything that I can possibly give them. But unfortunately, all I can do is give them a nice little gift. So I went to the, it's a store called the House of Nuts, I think. And it was a kind of a funny name, but they have like fruit, dried fruit, you know, peanuts of all kinds of nuts, and candy and wine and stuff like that. So I got this little gift basket. It's got like chocolate covered almonds, I think cashews, pistachios, and yogurt covered raisins. It's pretty pricey stuff, but it was worth it. And then, of course, I got the cards that I read to you the other night. Sorry about that. Hey. No. Just because the other dogs are barking, the dogs bark at the house. Like, they think they have to make their statements, too. Be quiet, you two. Anyways, I've been watching a couple of new videos. Now I don't remember the name, but I think it was Bookie Rooney. I don't know if I got your name right, but you know, I watch a lot of videos. I watch a lot of videos. At night when I'm waiting for my husband to get home, just before I'm going to bed, I try to stay awake until he gets home. So I usually have like an hour or two, and I just lay here with my headphones on my phone on the YouTube app, and I watch your videos. And I was so irritated the other night because I was watching a couple videos. Sorry. And I wanted to leave comments, but apparently there is a comment limit through the YouTube app with Android, which is stupid and completely dumb, but can't control it, so I couldn't leave comments. In fact, what was even more frustrating is it didn't tell me before I started posting out the comment that there was a comment limit. So I would type out like this long paragraph, and then after I typed out the long paragraph, it would disappear and say, sorry, you've reached your comment limit. And I was like, well, now I don't remember what I just wrote, and it's not going to sound the same, so stupid. But also, my husband is, I already told you guys that. My husband has some vacation time that he's taking off for, well, his 30th birthday is May 31st, mine is June 26th, and our 1-year wedding anniversary is May 20th. Did I say May 31st? Yeah. For his birthday. But anyway, so we are going to go to Vegas. That is where we spent our honeymoon. But the cool thing is that the meet and greet this year is in Vegas on the 18th, 19th, and the 20th. I'm not going to the meet and greet because from my understanding, there's a lot of time spent just for the meet and greet. Like, you're sitting there in seminars discussing things, and I totally want to do that one day, hopefully next year. But because this is our first wedding anniversary, and it falls, the last day you guys are there is our wedding anniversary day, then that's the day you're doing a class photo. I would like to be included in that, but if not, you know, I do want to have something set up to where I can meet up with a bunch of you guys, because, I mean, this community is humongous, like, huge, and I can't even keep up. Like, there are so many people. You know, we are staying at Treasure Island from the 18th to the 25th, but we're driving up on the 18th, so we'll probably make plans to meet up with some of you guys on the 19th if possible, because our wedding anniversary is the 20th, so we'll probably be doing something on our own that day. I really hope you guys get in contact with me, because it would be so exciting to meet you guys. You are my family. The other thing is actually very serious. And I don't know if you guys have, you know what, let me grab my phone, because I have to figure out, because I can't remember, it's been a while, what her YouTube name is, but, somebody in the YouTube community, okay, I have to do it, I see it right here. One of our friends in the YouTube community is going through a terrible, terrible, terrible loss of her brother, and that is Jenna. She goes by something Rose. Now let me figure this out because I can't remember because I'm terrible at that. This might take me a second. I apologize. I think it's like JB Rose, but it's... Well, this is going to drive me crazy. Anyhow, if you know who I'm talking about, Jenna Berry, super sweet girl. I absolutely love this girl. She is so pretty and so cute and has the cutest personality in the world. And I'm not really sure how close in age her brother and her are, but it seemed to me they were pretty close in age. So, and they were very, very close from what I'm seeing on Facebook. But she recently lost her brother. I don't know how she lost her brother, and I don't really need to ask that because that's her own personal thing, and I don't even know if she wanted everybody to know this, but I'm only putting it out there because I know that she needs our support. Jenna, if you're watching this, sweetie, I love you, and I am so sorry, and I am praying for you because I don't know what I would do if I lost my sister. I have a twin sister, and I just don't. She's my only sister. I don't know if Johnny was your only brother, but it doesn't matter. He's your brother. He's your family. That's a loss that you can't take back. But if you have faith, remember that you will see him again. And this is not the end of Johnny. This is the end of his life here on earth and the beginning of his life in an amazing, wonderful, eternal place where you will meet again and you will be together forever. So I love you. I'm praying for you. I am here for you. This community is here for you. I have not personally lost a sister, but I've definitely lost far too many people in my life that I should have lost, that I should in my 30 years on this earth. It's not normal to attend 25 or more funerals within 30 years. But unfortunately, when you know a lot of people, or, cancer is something that runs in the family, or, it's just freak accidents happen, that is the way life goes. But you are a strong girl, and I don't really see you grieving a lot on Facebook, but sometimes it's best just to cry. And if you need somebody to cry with or to talk to, you have my number. Call me. I will always be here for you no matter what. I could make you laugh. I could tell you a funny story. Whatever you need, I'll be here. And this whole weight loss surgery community loves you too. I know it. I think it's KB Rose, but I just cannot remember. And I'm sorry, Jenna, but it's Jenna Berry. You guys, if you know who she is, please send your condolences. Send her your prayers. Pray for her family, for everybody, to be able to be strong through this hard time. He was young, so I know that this was not his time. It never is when people pass away. Even when people are old, it's not their time, like to me, because it's hard because you're so attached to people. And just let this be a lesson to everyone. Tell people you love them no matter how angry you are at them. Never go to bed angry. Never hang up mad. That is the one thing that I'm actually teaching my husband, because he does not understand that. He is like, I need to sleep on it. And I'm like, no, I can't sleep on that. I have to say I love you. I have to say I'm sorry. I have to, even if I don't feel like I'm wrong, I'm going to apologize because I want you to know that I love you, because if you don't wake up the next day, that's going to be on my shoulders and it's going to kill me. And I've been through some stuff that has really made me feel that way before, and it still to this day haunts me. So I'm working through it. But Jenna is a wonderful, happy, hilarious, cute, adorable, gorgeous, beautiful, you want me to keep going because I can, girl, and she really, really needs prayers, support, love, anything. Send her something funny, send her something comforting. Whatever you need, Jenna, we are here. I am here. You have my number. I work nights. So sometimes I might be sleeping in the mornings or like early afternoons, but if you call me and I don't see that you called, just leave me a message and I will get right back to you. But most of the time I hear my phone when it's ringing or it's buzzing or something, because I usually just leave it on vibrate when I sleep. So that's that. So yes, Jenna, we love you. Mwah. And not to change the subject and go from sad to different, but I want to talk about being humble. My last couple of videos have been a learning experience for myself as well. I watch my videos because sometimes I talk about stuff and then I forget, what I was saying or what I was portraying in the video, and I need to reflect myself. So I watch my own videos, and one thing that I have definitely learned from, and in a way I'm thankful I was overweight, because I'm humbled because of being overweight. I tell my husband, I don't tell people, but I tell my husband, I feel so pretty now. I feel so good about myself. I feel like I look good. I feel like I actually finally feel like I belong. And it's a great feeling. But to a lot of people, that would sound very conceited. And that's not the case. But I'm telling my husband because he understands that when he met me, I was this happy-go-lucky person who didn't give a crap about much of anything. I just was happy all the time. But people have a severe effect on me. People's opinions of me have a severe effect on me. And I am working so hard to get through that, because I don't want to be at everyone's expense. I don't want to be that girl that someone says she's ugly and I believe it. I want to look in the mirror and say, I'm pretty. I deserve to be treated right. I deserve to have a good life. I deserve to be treated the same way that I treat everybody else, and nothing less. And if someone says, you're ugly, unfortunately, on their hand, that makes them ugly, because you just don't say that to people. That's not nice. But I've learned from this process that being overweight, you don't get a lot of good attention at all. In fact, guys don't look at you, and if they do, they're disgusted at you. Women, I don't know how to explain the women thing. I don't know that women look at you and say, ew, you're fat, unless they're very, very, snobby. But we look at the thin women as overweight women and say, they're judging me. I know they're judging me, even if they're not. And we affect ourselves. So, a friend of mine, Jamie, is looking into, I believe, the gastric bypass now, since she's been watching my journey. And I told her, you know, I don't want to tell her to have the surgery, but she asked me, you know, given all of your complications, would you do it again? And I said, yes, in a heartbeat. Of course I would do it again. But that's because my life has been so much better since then. I've had to learn on my own, though. I'm not saying that, you know, I've had it worse than others, but in some ways, I guess maybe I have. A lot of you have support group meetings that you go to. Well, unfortunately, my surgery, the place that I had my surgery, or my surgeon, did not have a good support group leader. Therefore, I, in 2.5 years, have never been able to attend a support group meeting because there's never really been them. And when they are available, I'm told within like a few hours before. So, of course, people can't exactly like drop their day and go in an hour to a support group meeting when they didn't even know existed until an hour prior. But, you know, the only support I've had is the YouTube community. And I was on the phone today with Jamie, and I was talking about the gastric bypass, and just before that, I was getting dirty looks. The looks like, she probably thinks she's better than everybody kind of thing, that you would naturally think that someone who feels good about themselves and portrays that they're confident would get. And when I mentioned that I'd had gastric bypass, it was so weird how those people who were looking at me funny were like, what? Like, you had gastric bypass? And it's weird because you're humbled because you know what? Let me put it this way. When I see people judging me, because let's be honest, we know when people are judging us. We know when people are looking at us. We don't necessarily always know what they're saying, but we know when they're judging us because of the looks, the body language. I don't really mind it like I would have before. And it's not because I look better. It's because I've learned that I'm not made by I am not created a person, if I can put that in words properly. I am not who they say I am. I am who I say I am, who I want to be. And that's how everybody should look at it. And unfortunately, I wish I would have known that a long time ago, but I didn't. So, struggling and day in and day out and trying to understand who I am and looking in the mirror at 130 pounds, 127 pounds, coming from 260 to 127 pounds in 2 years. Looking in the mirror, trying on a size small and some extra smalls, I had to literally say, yes, that's you, Stephanie. That's you. You are no longer that 260-pound outer appearance person. You're still the same person on the inside. Except now you have to understand who you are. And truthfully, everybody out there watching this video, if you're going to have gastric bypass, make journal entries of how you feel. Make journal entries of what you want to achieve. Make mini goals. don't set goals that are way out of the crazy, like if I said I wanted to be 100 pounds or 110 pounds, that's disgusting. I would be way too thin. I'm 5'4". I'm 29 years old. When I had the surgery, I was 27. And I'm going to be 30 this year here in like a couple months. And, you know, just learn what will make you feel happy. Learn to let go of people's learn from what people are saying. So if someone gives you, let's say, a negative comment, just brush it off your shoulder and remind yourself never to say something like that to anybody else. Because you know, and I know, that at some point in our life, someone has said something to us that has severely affected us and can affect us for years and years and years. And thanks to my husband, honestly, I really have learned that it is okay to get judged. People are going to do that. But how you take their judgments is what makes you who you are. And that's it. And last thing is, I want to welcome all my new subscribers. I love you guys for watching, and I really hope that you watch my journey. I plan on putting together like a before and after. Maybe I might even compile a couple of my videos from before and after with a few statements that make, you know, a lot of sense, and my confusions along the way, so that instead of having to go through all, like, I don't know, what is it, like 70 videos or something that I have out there, you can kind of get snippets of beginning to end to the new beginning. So, and I think I've done pretty good without my hair or the fidgeting, right? I don't know. But anyways, I'm doing my best. I love you guys. Bye.